Day in the life, day in the life, day in the life of Beats by Lonze. Let's go. So, good morning, Beats by Lonze. Day in the life of Beats by Lonze. So, just a quick update. I haven't done a lot of day in the lives of Beats by Lonze working in the studio, but I'm headed to the studio today. Been going through a couple of health issues uh, that's pertaining to my thyroid, which is taking a lot of energy out of my body. I'm having trouble with my hands and fingers. My eyesight is going in and out as far as like I'm getting like blurriness, and it's been hard to see. But I thank God that I'm still here, still around, and other than that, I've been predominantly healthy. I had a health scare about a year and a half ago. I had like the doctors have had diagnosed or put me on put me in the hospital for like a heart attack, like a mild heart attack kind of deal. And coming off as a 20-year retired Marine, um, and then working out every day, working out in the gym, lifting weights. That was crazy that that could happen, to a predominantly healthy person. But my diet wasn't really good, and yeah, I wasn't eating the best. So I was like, okay, I can understand how that could probably happen. But when we did the heart stress test and we did the heart test, we found out there was no clogging of the arteries. So there's not that type of a that type of a heart attack. And the heart, I can't remember what it's called, but the numbers for the heart as far as having a healthy heart was kind of low. And so I spent like 6-8 months. I'll take that back. I spent like a year working on my diet, taking the medications that the doctors prescribed for me, and working on trying to figure out what's causing all these issues that I was having. Like I was like extremely exhausted, um having heart palpitations, liver enzymes were high. And so all of that rolled into one was like really, really scary for me and my family. But, after I had the week stay in the hospital and they did all the tests, I came home, and when I went for my 6-month checkup with the cardiologist, they said, wow, like none of the stuff that we found before is there. Like whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. So I was on like a vitamin regimen. I tried to do some walking and working out and stuff like that just to kind of stay healthy. And the doctor said, whatever you did, you should print this medical record out and post it on the wall because you have like a perfect bill of health. So I went back this year after about almost 2 years of having clean doctor checkups to my liver enzymes being high again. We had previously did all the tests for like the liver ultrasounds, which came out clean, the kidneys, which came out clean, the heart, which came out clean. But this time, my testosterone was low, and they said my thyroid was acting up. So when the test results came back, test results said that I had an immune system issue where the immune system is attacking the thyroid because the thyroid is hyperactive and making too much of whatever the thyroid makes, which you can hear it in my voice right now. My throat is like uh, stuffy, almost kind of like. Um, and I think that is one of the symptoms of this thyroid. When I did the research, it said that most people have like issues with their eyes, blurriness, double vision, which is what I've had for the last 2 weeks. And so I want to do a video on working in the studio making beats on the MPC with a temporary medical limitation. And the reason I say temporary is because I'm going to work on this and beat this with, you know, holistic needs and medicines, and then whatever the doctors prescribe me to kind of take to beat it. That's what I'm going to do. And again, my hands, I have lost strength in my hands. So, finger drumming has become like almost an issue, but not really. I can still use my fingers, but I'm having pain in my fingers again. Like I said early previously, having trouble sleeping as well. So yeah, if you kind of look at my face, I'm like taking like puffiness to the face. So that's not really concerning to me, but it is an issue because I don't like my face to be puffy. And it could be just that I'm 46. I'm getting older. I'm getting I'm getting a little you know I don't know. I'm gaining a little weight, but um, I've been on this water. I've been on these vitamins. I've been on this health hack, eating good. Trying to go on this gluten-free diet, which is helping. However, it's very difficult coming from eating gluten and having gluten in your house to gluten free. So it's a little changeover that we gotta do. So, but today in the studio, I want to make some music, and I want to see because I feel pretty good. Um, I want to see what are some of the things that I can do to work around some of the limitations that I got, such as, like I said, I got pain in my fingers and stuff, and I don't have a lot of strength to even ball my fist up. It hurts in my fingers, and that's on both hands, right and left. And if you kind of do the fingertips test, I can barely like touch my fingertips like on the last two fingers. Like it's very difficult. So that's crazy. Like, oh man. Um, so I'm thankful to God because I've seen some people that have limitations as far as like disabilities and what they can do. Some people are missing fingers and hands, and they still able to make music. So I have all my digits, so I'm thankful that I can, still move them and I can make music. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work through it. Now with the vision issue, sometimes if I stare at the screen too long, especially with the iPhone, I have a 15 Max, which is a big screen. Still sometimes I'm like in the camera like that trying to see the screen. I have to just close my eyes and take breaks. So that is one of the things that I have to do to as far as making music is kind of stay on a large screen, which is going to force me to be in controller mode in the MPC instead of standalone, because sometimes even in the standalone, it's kind of hard to see that little 8-inch, 7-inch screen or whatever that they have. And it's pretty big, but still, like, it's kind of difficult sometimes. The great thing about, like, on the MPC Key 61, the buttons light up, so I can read all those letterings on the Key 61 really well because they light up. Another thing that's happened to me is that I usually wear glasses to use my computer because I'm nearsighted. And because, my eyes have been acting up, I was like, well, let me at least try my glasses and see if my glasses work. Can't see out of none of the glasses that I got. So now I got to go back to the eye doctor so that I can get new glasses because I can't see in any of my eyeglasses. There's a pair of window, I'm sorry. There's a pair of computer dimming glasses that I bought. Like it has like a glare reducer on the frames, and those I can see the computer screen well. Like sometimes I have to put those on, let my eyes adjust, and then when my eyes go dim again, then I take them off, and then my eyes are back to being able to see perfectly again. So right now, I'm able to see perfect. So without doing all that talking, that's the backdrop. Almost 5 minutes of what's been happening with me personally, as far as like healthy, medically, and maintaining my healthiness and all that kind of stuff. Let's get into making this music. So if you hadn't followed me yet, Beats by Lonze, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, be notified when I make new videos, and I want to get back to making music and beats. That's what I do. All right, Beats by Lonze in the building, day in the life. Gonna make some beats from scratch. I'm gonna attempt to see how this works out. So, oh man, I hadn't touched the key in so long. So yeah, let's get some sound on this bad boy. And then we're gonna get to rocking. All right. So yeah, I also ordered MPC Touch just to add to the collection, because I want to get in the controller mode. And actually, I was told by Masada, shout out to Mr. Masada, in the MPC family group, that on the MPC Touch you're able to record a screenshot of the screen of what you're doing on the MPC Touch, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna get to working in the controller mode as much as possible, so I can work in the software and explore getting used to working in the software. But anyway, without further ado, let's kick this. Let's find some drums. All right. Like what I like to do is, if I'm like starting out, I like to find a kit that has some drums already preloaded, so I don't have to work on finding drums. All right, so we're gonna make this. We're gonna go high. I could use that, but I feel like I shouldn't. So I'll pass on that for now. I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna find a sample. So I'm gonna go to my splice. So right now, as you can see, I switched hands because just scrolling the jog wheel kind of made my arm tired. So I was like, let me switch hands. But now that I'm cognizant of me switching hands, it made me want to go back to my dominant hand, which is my right hand. Alright, so alright, program, sign. Alright, let's go to sample edit. Sample edit. We're gonna chop this bad boy. Ooh, that came in hot. That came in so hot. So shift. Let's see if I can cut the gain down on that joint some. Process. Let's cut the gain down a little bit. I like that. I like that. So shift, convert, new program using new slices. Alright, so 2. We should have a whole new chop. And let's see what it sounds like. Oh man, that's crazy. Alright, so let's see. So we got alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy that sequence and we're gonna make that first sequence the intro. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that only 4 bars. And then what we will also do is on track 3, we will bring in the program again and we'll add Beats by Lonze up in that mug.
Beats by Lonze.
do is we'll go to pad mixer. We'll cut that down. All right, cool. Now let me figure out my chop. Let's find something that can go with that. Let's see. So number 2, it is in edit samples. Now I want to see what key this is in. So it said it is in find C. But let's see if let's go program, edit, sample. Warp. Says the key of A minor. Key of A minor. So, key of A minor. We're going to go to favorites. I can already feel, just playing the keys with my fingers, it don't even feel right. See, it already got bass in it, so I don't need bass. I don't want the bass to clash because it already has bass. So I'm in my favorites. So it said it was in A minor, I thought this said. I probably have to cut it down some so it don't fight in the mix. Alright, let's see. What I'll do is I'll try to add some kind of reverb. Alright, so let's copy that sequence. What we'll do is in this one, let's see if we can we'll clear the sample out, but then we'll bring the sample back in and we'll do a different chop. So this will be the hook. What the hook gonna be? Alright, let's see what the chop gonna be. is on the hook is maybe. Yeah, man, it's a little bit different when it's a little bit different when you're used to using your fingers all the time, and then now all of a sudden your fingers are telling you, "Screw you, buddy." Um, so we'll do. I'm trying to bring the velocity of my drums down, and it is not wanting to bring the velocity down my on my drums, which is weird. I guess it's not letting me touch the screen to move it. Alright, so let's see. There gotta be a different way to do it then. So let's see. Maybe I need to do them a couple at a time. Let's see what that does. Let's do 3 of them. Yeah. I can't do the entire thing at once. You should be able to, but for some reason, there we go. Just only on those triplets that I did on those kick drums. Trying to just bring the velocity down because they hitting kind of hard. So yeah, at this point right now, my eyes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes into this video, my eyes are getting kind of dim, and so that's normally one of those times where I need to like kind of rest my eyes from looking at the screen. But I can still see it pretty well. I can read all the words across the keyboard, and I can still see the screen, but I can feel that my eye fatigue is getting to me. And again, like my hands are kind of like moving in slow motion almost. So so yeah, this is a video about working with limitations when you're having, you don't feel good, you have some health issues, or your body parts ain't working the way you want them to, but you still gotta work through it. So we got the intro, verse. You know what? I heard in the beginning. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that sample, this and that thing. I'm just gonna keep the beginning. I like that. So shift. Alright, so I want to do something to that process. Again, I want to bring that down just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna chop some of that effect off. And then what I'm gonna do is make that transition in the end of the hook. Actually, no, I'm not. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the verse. I'm gonna make this verse B, and it's gonna be my transition verse. Barely hear it, but it should roll over into the hook when the hook comes in. So, all right. So now we got this, all the sequences that will be able to work the song. So we got intro, we got a verse, we got a verse, we got a verse, and the verse B. And we're gonna bring the hook 2 times. Then we're gonna bring verse B in, then regular verse in for 2 bars, 16, hook. So we got 8, 2, so maybe, so 1, let's do 2, 3, let's see what we got. I take the time to close my eyes. So that's the end of the song. So we're going to export it as an MP3. I like to put some tail on it. So if the leftover will carry over for 7 seconds. Alright, I'm going to export it. I'm going to name this I Soar 24 keys. Exporting the song to the SD card. That's the way I rock. Create the beat all the way out. Export the MP3 as a song to the SD card. So when I get ready to send the beat out, I just plug my dongle to my phone and I send the beat out. Dunzy. Day in the life, beats by Lonze. It's what we do. Now, if you notice, I didn't save the project, so I'm going to go back at this point and save the project to SD card. And I said, I Soar 24 keys. Save. So I'm saving the project. Another thing I also do is go back to the project, purge unused samples, all unused samples, and then I'll save it again. Alright, so song is done, this file is saved, and then from here I move on to my next project and I make another beat. So Beats by Lonze, again, thank you for tuning in. Again, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video comes in. Salute to the NPC gang. Hey, Sight, we need to come back, man. And peace out to the NPC family. Peace. So Beats by Lonze. Couple things that I was thinking of that I had to make accommodations for, my limitations. So because my fingers are not working as well as they normally would on the iPhone, it's kind of hard to type, or it's hard to type, period. So I've had to use dictation to record my notes of what I would typically have to type, or text or email or whatever, and that's helped a little bit. The second thing that I've done for helping with these limitations, I've increased the zoom on my phone, so now I'm like old people, so I got everything zoomed out to the highest it'll go. I have all the brightness turned up on the on my phone. Yeah, I'm like the puffiness under my eyes, but I slept so good last night. The last 2 nights I slept really good. But back to the video, I had to make some other accommodations. Taking breaks, resting, closing my eyes when my eyes kind of get blurry or dizzy, where my eyesight is kind of going in and out. I close my eyes and let my eyes readjust. That's kind of helped. Wearing glasses, I have a pair, like I said earlier, I have a pair of glasses that are computer dimming glasses that can kind of dim the glare off of the computer screen. Those have helped my eyes as far as like bringing back focus to the eyes until I can get to my consultation with the specialist, which will be next week. So yeah, there are some accommodations that you can make for your limitations that you have. So peace out.